Welcome back, everyone. We are gaming by Gaslight and continuing today our little ideology. That's what we're playing. Playthrough in RimWorld. You know what? A thought occurred to me at the end of this last episode, and this may be part of my continued descent into madness. But we do have some people with some issues. And it occurs to me we have some perfectly viable organ donors who may... Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, actually, we have a perfectly good prison right here. And by prison, I mean, operating theater. Yeah, okay, strip and capture. Oops, wrong thing. Prisoners, that's what we want. Strip them and capture them. They won't be staying with us long. We just need an arm and some kidneys. Actually, wait, what is my ideology regarding harvesting stuff? It is acceptable. Alright. Good thing we set that up. Wasn't originally planning it to be part of... let's see, we need your... I have no medicine whatsoever. Great, so we have to keep these skin bags around for a while, because there's no medicine growing on the map, is there? We'll take a kidney and a leg, maybe an arm. Oh, and we let poor Lumi get, well, you know what? Screw it, we couldn't afford, protect these people anyway. We have to look after our own. Poor Lucky. Oh, wait, no, not poor Lucky. You bury him? No, you'll never do anything useful. What a world. Who the heck are these guys? Corpses strewn about the landscape with not a care in the world about who they are or where they came from. Alright, well, these are getting there, so if we just wait. Alright, I hate to do it. Which is to say, oh, I don't want to haul you away. Excuse me. Yeah, let's get these corpses out of here just to minimize our continued upsetness. If we can. And we're just gonna kinda... It's gonna kinda... Friend! Ah, jeez. I say again, what a world. What are you doing, Nails? Resting? That's okay, but you know what? Let's deconstruct these ship chunks. And alright, we still don't have carpets. And now that it's just back to the three of us plus this layabout over here, it's gonna be a rough time. You know what? You can break all you want. You've been pretty useless so far. Oh, boo-hoo, you ate some meat. You wanted to learn about other cultures? This is other cultures, damn it. We have to kill to survive. Or something like that. As again, we continue our descent into madness. You know, maybe I'll harvest all of their... I've only got 4 hours before the guilty thing goes away. But then again, it might not matter because of our precepts regarding these things. You know what? Let's get a +1 to our mood. Oh geez, are we out of food again? Ah, there's no winning. There's no winning. Maybe we will become cannibals. Be lucky I'm not eating you just yet. Anyway, yeah, let's make them ever so slightly happier. It's just a +1. Not that big a deal. But, you know, +1 can keep you... It sometimes can be the difference, I am willing to believe. Now he's probably gonna break soon, so let's go ahead and harvest as much of this as we can. So that... And there it goes. How is your plants? You have no plant skill. Wonderful. So the only people who could actually... You know what? There you go. You ate some raw plant stuff. That's good. You don't have it. It's just some bruises. It'll be fine. You know, I swear, during the 1.3 beta, like, these things didn't last as long. And they would snap out of it a lot sooner. That's very unfortunate. For me, anyway. As it does make life that much more difficult. We'll hunt another emu. Maybe. What? No, you idiot. I'm sorry, rat. That wasn't very nice of me. I shouldn't call you an idiot, but... You know, there's a perfectly good... Actually, we can solve this problem real fast by just saying, hey, you can't eat corpses. It's just that simple. In fact, I'm not sure why I've never done this before. It just makes so much more sense. Though if rat goes down now, we're screwed. Oh, wait, Nicholas is up. He has plant skills, doesn't he? He has some plant skill. He's not as good as nails. But he can harvest. And honestly, that's what we need right now. In fact, okay, good. Rat can, in fact, grow. I might want to make this a slightly higher priority. Yeah, I mean, we need more growers. Though I am well aware that we could be falling into the old classic trap of, you know, if everything is high priority, nothing's high priority. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. And if we can get a couple of meals made here, then that is good enough for me. Whoa! Where'd the emu go? Is it dead? Is it alive? You're just giving up? Did you even hit it? Apparently not. Okay, you can rest when you're dead. Right now we need you to make some meals for us, okay? Especially because you're starving. Alright, but again, it's just the three of us, plus this guy. You can sleep out there. No, well, we still have to feed our organ donors. You know what? I'm just taking everything. I'm gonna take their arms, I'm gonna take their legs, I'm gonna take their... everything. Everything they don't need to survive, damn it. They brought it on themselves. They chose to betray me. To eat my food, to come into my home. To come into my home and to betray my trust. And that is how Gaming by Gaslight started on his path of Rim genocide or something. You know, yeah, your colony, oh geez. Gotta finish these power conduits here. You know, your colony, you either die a hero or... Well, you either die hungry or live long enough to see yourself become the raider, I guess. No. Don't go out of your way to feed these cretins. They don't deserve your pity. Indeed. Though alternatively, if I want everyone to look the same, I could have them dye their clothes based on ideology, which I believe still has the same net effect. You know what? I don't want Nicholas hunting the emu. Well, maybe... Is he who is our best shooter, anyway? Out of all our shooters, it is definitely Nicholas, so perhaps I should give him the rifle. So, you know, we'll play around with that by and by. As, you know, the farver... Yeah, you can haul that. That's okay. But, you know, I don't really care about having everyone being the same color. Or I don't care about having everyone be the same color. That's more grammatically correct. My ears, anyway. What are you doing? Okay, good. You're cooking more meals. Nails, you're harvesting. See, it's all coming together. We'll pull ourselves back from the brink, and then I'll inevitably, you know, push us back to the brink again. You don't deserve the meals you're getting. We'll rue the day. Oh, right. We also need to, drop our guns. Alright. So you equip this. You equip that. There we go. Now everyone is appropriately equipped with the appropriate weapons. Please tell me you didn't leave the dead emu unless it wandered off the map. That is also entirely possible. It just wandered off the map and that's that. Yeah, look at that. Everyone's nice and colored the way they like. You know what? Yeah. You brought that on yourself, you son of a such and such. Anyway. Yeah, that's right. You go and lie back there. You animal. So, you know, that's that. It's nice that we'll be able to have some backup stuff. Like, you know, you can replace your arm. You can replace your kidney. I might keep the peg leg just because you are apparently happier with a peg leg than with a legitimate thing there. Yeah, I'll just let them... Whoa, go ahead and repair that door. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Get... Yeah. That'll learn you. You don't deserve the mercy I'm showing you. Anyway, maybe I'm going a little mad with power here. That is entirely possible. I won't deny that. Also, in retrospect, I'm kind of wondering if I should have made our entrance over here. You know, force them to go over the soft sand. Yeah, but I'm kind of happy with it. And I figure what we'll do... Now, we could turn this into like a one-wide corridor where guys have to go through traps. But I wonder if not having traps will encourage raiders to not punch my walls down. That's something that always kind of annoys me with RimWorld, is when raiders decide to just punch your walls down. Instead of, you know, like, even if you have no security, there's always one or two that decide to punch through your wall. Like, even if they're not a sapper, they just decide to punch through your wall instead of walking around and facing you like a man or woman or, you know, whatever they happen to be. Mechanoid. Those are pretty much your options in RimWorld, at least in vanilla. Man, woman, mechanoid. Or child. As I have noticed that, I think the youngest a pawn can spawn is like 14 or something. I assume 14 is the youngest because that's the youngest I've ever seen in vanilla RimWorld, which is kind of disturbing when you think about it. Especially if it's, you know, part of a raid. Literal child soldiers being sent against you. But, you know, because they're just cute little, cartoony characters, apparently this game is... What is RimWorld rated? Surely it's not E for everyone. Where do I find that? Let's look that up now while we're just kind of, you know, sitting here overlooking our colony. What is RimWorld rated? Peggy 16, according to whatever Peggy is. I think that's the equivalent of T over here in the Americas. Or if you want to get really old-timey about it, you could call us the colonies, but that hasn't really been the case for a couple of centuries now, at least. Well, actually, not even that, because, what is it? Newfoundland was still a colony of the British Empire all the way up until, when was that? Sometime, I think, between the First and Second World War, Newfoundland was a colony of the British Empire. Then it became its own thing for a while, then it joined Canada, and, you know, now it's a thing today. There you go. You know, and the funny thing is, that's something I didn't even know. Oh, thank God, White's going. Until, when did I learn that? Man, it was later than I feel I should have, like, given that that's part of my own country's history. We got a bionic arm, exactly what we needed. Good, good. I can't install it yet. But it's a start. And someday we'll be made entirely of architect gear, and we'll just be punching enemies to... Wait, this stuff deteriorates? I feel like I knew that, but at the same time, there's a part of me that's questioning what the heck's going on there. That's life, isn't it? Sometimes you think you know something, but you don't. Actually, that's most of life, isn't it? You think you know something, but you don't. Did I actually bury our lizard? I did. Good. And someday, when I have the resources, I will make him a proper sarcophagus. Probably. You know what? And by probably, I mean definitely. We'll have to do that. I think he's worth it. Also, I'm going to move my timer off from the side there so that I can actually see it. We still have plenty of time in this episode, but, you know, it's always good to be aware of time. Oh, look at that. We're back into the times of plenty. Oh, your day is coming. Your day is coming. Soon as this first batch of medicine is done. Ho ho. Though I don't really need your organs as much now. I think I'll still harvest them anyway, just for the money. Which, funnily enough, I don't think I've ever actually done in RimWorld. Ah, there's a first time for everything. I think it's too late. Yeah, they're not considered guilty anymore, so I can't just execute them. Am I going too far? Probably. I'm probably taking this betrayal too personally. But then again, it is good drama, so you know, we'll roll with it. Also thinking to myself, let's make sure, even though herbal medicine lasts for a long time, even when it's not refrigerated, I'm going to refrigerate it. Mostly because, yeah, this freezer is way too big for what we actually need. Yeah, these are doing alright. Though I am really regretting my design decision now. Having said that, I can still change things. You know, I could put a house here. And you know what? I probably should. I should actually design our base to be like a maze of... Like I was saying earlier, like a maze of streets and stuff, so that any raiders who show up have a hard time, you know, actually having a line of fire. I mean, once we end up dealing with, hello? A cache of valuables? Granite, revolver. Oh yeah, and we really need to do more rituals. Because then we can get more, you know, runes to explore. And honestly, I love doing those. I have an off-camera colony that I've been playing a little bit, you know, a deliberately overpowered colony, by the way, just so I could, you know, play with some of these new features before we get to them. And Psi-Focus, that's not so bad. Goodwill, that's pretty good as well. Having... This one will be useful if we want to just get random recruits, I guess. But yeah, honestly, I should have made more of our stuff have the chance of giving us a... So yeah, this Unified Fiesta, which at some point I'm going to come up with a better name for. Yeah. I don't know exactly how, like what the logic is, like if we dance hard enough, we'll find some ancient ruin that we can go, go explore, but you know what? Doesn't have to necessarily make sense. Maybe we make so much noise we wake Grendel up and then, you know, track him back to his lair or something. I don't know. Come up with your own justification. Good times, though. You know, someday, if we keep our colonies small, and assuming we don't lose our entire corn harvest to blight or burning or whatever again, maybe we'll be able to have nothing but lavish vegetable meals. They'll be lavish because they're made entirely out of corn, which is kind of funny. You know, that actually is funny. You know, like lavish meals and stuff. Some of the combinations, like, oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, a little darkness. Come on. Come on. Oh, well, it is what it is. Anyway, where was I going with all? Oh, right. Meals. Like, I find in a lot of my modded playthroughs, I end up basically having meals that are nothing but corn glazed with honey, and those are considered lavish. I know there's also mods, so you can, like, add condiments and stuff to get additional bonuses in your food. In fact, I think there's a mod that just makes it so that if your colonists are eating a bunch of different things, they get mood boosts and stuff out of that, and then they get mood penalties if, you know, they're eating just the same stuff day in and day out. Which is all pretty cool. I should probably keep making granite walls, shouldn't I? Really fortify those defenses. But then I kind of wonder, why bother? Because all it takes is one jerk mechanoid with a thump cannon, which is, I believe, what they call those things, and the whole thing comes down. Which makes me kind of sad to think about. But, you know, it is what it is. Though I do kind of wish I could build moats and spike traps, like just stuff to try and encourage enemies to funnel into a particular area. I don't know. I mean, that's the struggle, isn't it? Because it really feels that, you know, every update to RimWorld tries to make raiders, I don't want to say more annoying, but I'm going to say more annoying. You know, where they'll, you know, instead of going where you want them to, which is kind of like how stuff works in real life, you know, you try to funnel your enemy to where you want to. I mean, it's a classic strategy since, like, the dawn of warfare, is that you make the enemy fight you where you want to fight, rather than the other way around. But then again, I'm saying that, but then I do have to acknowledge that obviously the raiders would rather fight me where they would want to fight me, so, you know, punching through my walls does make sense. I'm just saying that it's okay when it's unfair in my favor, it's not okay when it's unfair in the raiders' favor. Or at least that's how I'm going to justify it. For now and forever. Whether or not it is logically, internally consistent or not. Someday we'll be able to get research going. Someday. I should probably turn this on. Actually, do I really need to? It is staying... It is actually staying pretty cool in here. Do I... Oh, you know what? It's so cool in here because of the proximity to the freezer, isn't it? Yeah, so I need this on. Because I just now noticed that it is actually above freezing here. There we go. Let's get that down. Come on. You can do it. Oh, you can do it. I mean, you technically only need it to be at about... I think even 0 degrees is enough. Maybe. But, you know, you always want it to be a little cooler than what you actually need, just to be safe, I suppose. Kind of wondering if I should double up the walls. Because it'll have 2 benefits. One, it'll create insulation, which will make it easier to keep cool. And that has something to do with how RimWorld calculates temperature. Like, there's a certain amount of, like, heat escapage. Oh dear. Why do I have nails? Okay, I gotta have everyone who doesn't have a distance gun to stop hunting. Are you gonna be able to punch this thing out? It's worked so far. Man, you almost look like a little army soldier toy. I'm sorry, Nails. That's not very nice. Anyway, you can finish hunting that when you're done, and I think that's gonna do it for this episode. It's been very quiet lately. Do I even really want to go after this? Like, it's gonna increase our wealth, but for what? I don't know. Anyway, time to wrap things up, so until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. You two are lucky. So lucky. Well, maybe not so lucky, given what I'm planning on doing to you, but, you know, we'll save that for later. Anyway, see y'all in the next video, everyone.